What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Battlefield 6 video. Today we're going to be reacting to Battlefield 6 Season 1 official gameplay trailer. We also got an update, basically everything about Battlefield 6 Season 1, the full update. Right here, Catwoman is going to be another video we're going to be reacting to. So first things first, let's go ahead and get into the trailer. I just found out about the trailer. I know this thing came out, what, like 6-7 hours ago? And let's see how many views this video got already. It doesn't really say. But anyway, man, if you guys do enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. We also got some videos coming out tomorrow, some gameplay, some class setups and things like that, tips and tricks. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We also probably going to start doing some streaming later on. But if you guys want to catch some more Battlefield 6 video, go ahead and check my other channel, my main channel, which is going to be at the end of the video on the end screen, and I'm also going to put the link on the description down below. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into this trailer, man. Let's get it. I'm so excited, bro.
The world is a tinderbox. A spark from any direction can set it all off. War isn't coming. It's already here.
October 28th, Battlefield 6. Yo, let's go ahead and dive right into this real quick, yo. Let's first things first. So this is what you get right here. Phantom Edition includes this is the pre-order stuff right here. So this is not the battle pass or anything like that. Let's go ahead and rewind. We're not going to spend too much time on this because we do want to get into actual in-game gameplay, which we're going to be reacting to Catwoman. So anyway, man, it's another content creator, Battlefield content creator. So anyway, let's go ahead and go dive into this trailer. Not going to spend too much time in here. I know you guys want to actually see some of the updates and all that stuff, so let's get into this trailer real quick. So this thing got cinematic and gameplay footage.
The world is a tinderbox.
Yo, is that a weapon that we can use? Can we do that? Can we use our flare? Or that just for the trailer? I need to know.
A spark from any direction.
I have no idea. All right, so right here, I'm 100% sure we don't have any of these operators right now. Any of these. The way they look right here, I'm
and set it all off.
Oh, there goes some oil tanks that you can destroy right there. I know we got a new vehicle. Man, that looks nasty. All right, here's the other map right here. So this big old mansion right here is gonna be absolutely insane. Everybody in the mama's gonna be inside this building, man. And as you can see, once the tanks, when they be showing up, oh man, a lot of these walls right here is gonna collapse. This is gonna be crazy, man. Here we got two helicopters right here. I mean, this is gonna be crazy. I'm not. Maybe that's. Is it that one? Yo, that's a new vehicle right here, right? Am I tripping, yo? I'm pretty sure that's a new vehicle. That gotta be the new weapon right there too. That gotta be the. Is that a new? I think we got a new shotgun. Oh man, look at this skin, yo. This actually look nice. So I like how they put the orange around here. This is nice right here though.
War isn't coming. It's already here.
Yo, do you think this is a battle royale, bro? I need to know. They featured this at the end of the trailer. I need to know. I see a little fire back there. That just could be like explosion and stuff like that. But is this a battle royale? Or this is just the fact that they just ended the trailer with this. Man, I don't know, man. Let's go ahead and react to this video right here, man. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys real quick. So this is the Catwoman. Let's go ahead and react to this video. Make sure you guys go follow her channel right here. Drop a like, subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to another Battlefield 6 preview video, and today we can finally take a first look at Season 1 of the game, the new content it includes, and everything else we can expect to see. But first of all, as usual, thanks to EA for inviting me to this preview event, so I'm able to make this content for you. But with this out of the way, let's get right in. So Season 1 starts next week on Tuesday, October 28, and delivers content in 3 phases over the next few months. The first phase is called Rogue Ops, starts on October 28 alongside the season, and for this phase we were already able to play all the new content and gear in the preview. So phase 1 includes a new map called Blackwell Fields. This is a bigger and more open map again, set in the Badlands of South California, and it's made for both infantry and vehicles.
I actually already covered the update, you guys. I actually reacted to Who's Immortal. It's going to be a similar update. She is breaking it down and showing some gameplay on the actual map. This is my first time actually seeing this map. But yo, this thing is open. Let me know in the comments down below right now, you guys, what do you guys think about this open field right here? This thing looks crazy. There is no buildings. Now, when we first reacted to this this map, we didn't have no view behind. We only saw like a upper camera from the top just showing the field. We didn't see what was in the back or anything like that because we didn't get to see how big the map was. From this angle, this whole thing is open.
At least on Conquest and Escalation, the 2 modes we played.
Yo, this map got no cover. People are gonna be dying left and right, yo.
It provides the typical Battlefield all-out war combat and has a very nice atmosphere and setting. It has a war-torn look with fires and destruction all around, but
imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I'm a bit concerned about the low sun because this is blinding sometimes. And also all the hills surrounding the map and the objectives are perfect spots for camping snipers and vehicles. In the previous session though, I really enjoyed playing the map and it felt generally well designed and had a good flow. What we will also get in phase 1 is a new game mode called Strike Point, which is a small competitive 4v4 mode where 2 teams are fighting over one single objective, but each player only has 1 life per round. So if you get killed, you need to wait until the next round starts. There are no respawns. Rounds are won by either capturing the objective or eliminating the whole enemy team, and the first team that wins 6 rounds wins the match. Now, this did sound nice on paper and like Battlefield's take on Counter-Strike, but I gotta be honest, it did not play very well. Maybe it was the maps, because we only played it on the 2 new maps. Maybe it is the mode. I feel like an 8 versus 8 version would have done this mode good, because right now it feels more like we have Counter-Strike at home instead of really well thought out mode. But I think I will upload more raw gameplay of this during the next days so you can get a better impression. Now, moving on to the new gear we can expect to see in Phase 1. First of all, there is the new carbine, the SOAR 300 SC, which would be the SCAR SC300 in real life. This one comes with a high damage but a low rate of fire and plays really well on close to mid-range combat. It was pretty hard for me to switch to a different weapon again because it was so much fun to play. Then there is the new sniper rifle, the Mini Scout, or the Mini Fix as it would be called normally, which is a lightweight weapon with a fast rechambering speed, a fast aim down sight speed and a low sweet spot. So perfectly made for players who prefer a more aggressive recon style and who like to play around the objective areas. And lastly, at least for Phase 1, there's a new sidearm, the GGH-22. This is the Glock 22, just with a different name, and this one has a high rate of fire and high capacity, and at least in the preview it served me pretty well as a sidearm. And in addition to this, we will also get 2 new attachments that are available across a variety of weapons. One is the rail cover that you can equip in the ergonomics slot and improves the weapon's draw speed, and the other one is a new LPVO optic that is called SU230. It gives you a greenish clear sight picture and it can be switched between 1x and 4x magnification. And of course, we will also get a new vehicle, which is the Traverser Mark II. This is an APC, so an armored personnel carrier with 4 seats, one for the driver, one for the roof gunner, and 2 backseat passenger seats for side gunners. So a medium armored transport vehicle with a lot of firepower. It can get you quickly around the map, but also in and out of objectives. So this was actually really useful in addition to the tanks and other armored vehicles. And lastly, for Phase 1, we will also see a new unit on the Pax Armada side that is called Panopticon 8. This unit will add new characters to the game, but this time it doesn't seem like they're bound to classes. Because at least in the preview I was able to equip all of these characters to any class. If this is intended or not, we will see. Maybe it's only for the preview and will be different once the season releases for everyone. However, starting on November 18th, we will then get the second phase of Season 1 that is called California Resistance, and for this phase we only got to play the new map and mode during the preview, but none of the new gear. So the new map will be called Eastwood, is also set in South California, but is a lot more green and is located in a formerly quiet neighborhood. There are a lot of expensive houses with full interior and pools and even a small golf course on the side with lush green and small ponds, at least before the match starts. But it doesn't look as quiet anymore as it once was. The map is pretty big, features all kinds of air and ground vehicles, including drivable.
Yo, how you gonna get on the golf cart, bro? That's the funniest thing ever.
Of course, on the side with lush green and small ponds, at least before the match starts. But it doesn't look as quiet anymore as it once was. The map is pretty big, features all kinds of air and ground vehicles, including drivable golf carts. It has a lot of destruction, which is great to get people out of houses, but it also leads to missing cover around some objectives about halfway through the match. But still, I really like the different setting and tone that it has, which is a nice change to the desert and mountain maps we got at release. And again, at least during the preview, it played pretty well even as infantry. And I think on this map I probably had the most fun during this session. Whether it is sneaking around tanks to burn them or shooting down helis, Even though there was a ton of vehicles, I never felt like cannon fodder as infantry. Really a very, very enjoyable map. But then when it comes to the new game mode that is called Sabotage, we can expect another small one with an 8 versus 8 layout, again an attack and defend mode, but this time there are several supply caches scattered across the map around 2 different locations, and the defending team needs to keep an eye on them while the attacking team needs to destroy them. Then the teams switch roles every round, and the team that destroys the most caches at the end wins the match. Also sounded pretty interesting on paper, but then in action it was probably the worst.
So annoying, bro. If you inside trying to protect and all you get is RPGs and C4 running in there, man, come on now.
Mode I've ever played in a Battlefield game. At the beginning it was pretty unclear how you can actually destroy the caches, but that's okay that you need to figure this out. But in general, the mode was just weird and chaotic, but not in a good way. And especially on the one map we played, which was Blackwell Fields, the play space was just terribly designed. In all the matches I played, the attacking team couldn't even get out of their spawn at some point because the defenders could shoot right into the attacker's HQ. Maybe it's the map that made this mode look more terrible than it actually is, but from the experience in the preview session, I gotta say,
Yeah, she probably didn't like it. I don't think I would like that either, man. They need to bring
this
back
was not great,
chaos.
but
Bring
let's
through
see how it
chaos and
feels when we
conquest
played on
chaos.
different maps. Maybe it was just the map, I'm not quite sure. What we will also see in Phase 2 is a completely new gameplay feature, or at least new for Battlefield 6, and that's battle pickups. If you have played Battlefield 4, you should be familiar with this feature. If not, battle pickups are rare and powerful weapons that spawn on different locations on the map at some point during a match and can then be picked up by any player. They only have a limited amount of ammunition, so you cannot run around with them infinitely, and they can also not be unlocked as normal weapons. So it's really something special and usually
don't mind
differs
that.
for each map and mode.
That's almost like
Unfortunately,
Halo.
it was not part of this preview session, but hopefully we will learn more about them before the second phase drops. Also not playable this time around were the new weapons and attachments of this phase, which is the DB12 shotgun, a dual barrel pump action shotgun that you can feed with 2 different types of ammunition at the same time. So you can carry shell and slug ammunition with you in one weapon and then use the one you need for the situation. And then there is the second weapon that will be a new
think that
sidearm
thing's gonna be
again,
deadly, man.
which is the M357 trait. In real life, this would be the S&W M327. And this is an 8-round revolver with high damage and a low rate of fire and a higher damage drop-off compared to the M44 we already have. And lastly, in the second phase, we will also see a new attachment that is called the Troy Angled, and this is another variant of an angled grip and might be an interesting alternative for the already existing on the barrel attachments. And then on December 9th, the third and last phase of Season 1 will start, and here we don't have much info yet, and we also didn't get any hands-on time with the new map or mode during the preview session. But the map we can expect to see is a time-limited variation of Empire
I've seen
State,
this already.
so one of the New York maps we got at release,
Man,
and
that looks
perfect
insane, bro.
for the season, the map will be all covered in ice and snow. In addition to this, we will also see a time-limited event mode called Ice Lock, which is centered around a mechanic called Freeze, but we don't know what this will do or how it will play, so maybe you're freezing if you're camping and you're not moving. And we will also see a new melee weapon, the Ice Climbing Axe. And this concludes the whole Season 1 phases, so Phase 1, 2 and 3 with
guys.
different content, maps and modes.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything about the update. But let me see.
And then in the new year, Season 2 of Battlefield 6 will arrive. Also,
Yeah, we get into Season 2 at a later time. But anyway, make sure you guys go out, follow the Catwoman, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Also, Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about season 1, everything. And then the trailer, man. The trailer was fire, man. I'm not even gonna lie. This thing was absolutely insane, bro. I feel like Battlefield always does good stuff when it comes to the trailer. So anyway, we'll see you guys next time.